Welcome Ramley, how are my Rams super fans doing today? Today we are previewing the Los Angeles Rams versus the Houston Texans. Let's get right into it. Now let's kick this video off by talking about the injury report. Now the Rams injury report is pretty clean, really no new injuries here. Now the Texans quarterback Tyrod Taylor is expected back after being put on IR with a hamstring injury. And that's pretty much it for the Texans. Both teams are relatively healthy going into week 8. Now let's talk about what I am looking forward to seeing. I am looking forward to see another blowout win before our schedule starts to get a little difficult. After the Texans, we had the Titans, the 49ers, who always plays us hard, and then the Packers. Let's hurry up and get this win, make it an easy one so we can move on to better competition. Now I know we can't take the Texans lightly, especially with the return of Tyrod Taylor, because any team can get beaten on any given Sunday. But please Rams, let's make this an easy one. Let me enjoy my Sunday stress-free this week. And really quickly guys, before we get into matchups, if you could just like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and follow me over on Instagram and Twitter, I would really appreciate that. Now let's get into the passing defense versus the passing offense. Now the Rams are giving up 262 passing yards per game, but I expect that average to decrease a little after Sunday. The Houston Texans are only averaging 194 passing yards per game. And even though Tyrod Taylor is much better than Davis Mills, his first game back against Aaron Donald and Jalen Ramsey, I wouldn't assume him to play the part of team savior this week. Now the Rams are averaging 103 passing yards per game, and the Texans are currently giving up 246 passing yards per game. But that seems to be because teams are opting to run the ball more against the Texans due to their poor running defense. So some of the opponent's passing yardage are not as high as expected. All in all, I still expect Stafford to move the ball up and down the field at will. Now speaking of rushing defense, let's get into the rushing offense versus the rushing defense. Now the Rams are averaging 95 rushing yards per game, while the Texans are giving up 145 yards on the ground per game. That's second most in the NFL. Maybe, just maybe, Henderson can break out and have his 100-yard rushing game this week. This running game has been a concern of mine, and if they don't have a great showing this week, we just might be doomed in that area. Now the Texans on the other side of the ball are averaging 80 yards on the ground per game, while the Rams are giving up 111 yards per game. Now I don't expect the Texans to move the ball much on the ground. Maybe a mobile Tyrod will help inflate these running numbers a bit, but I don't expect Mark Ingram to have a big game this week. And guys, before we get into my prediction, if you guys could please really quickly stop what you're doing and like this video. Also subscribe to the YouTube channel, hit that bell notification button so you never miss an upload, and also go ahead and follow me on Instagram and Twitter. If you like what you see here, you will love it on Instagram and Twitter, I promise you. Now let's get into my predictions. Now the Texans are averaging 14 points per game. The Rams are averaging 30. This game shouldn't be close at all. Tyrod Taylor was quietly having a great start to his season before getting hurt, and having him back here will help a lot. But the Rams should be way too much here. Rams 31, Texans 17. Guys, thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you are interested in more Rams content, please click this video right here.